It's the Cable Show.
Let's do a different kind of blue deck. How do we win now? With infinite turns? The Oko just wins on board. Like, that's... we had already won, yeah. Oh, somebody said Bowmasters was bugged. Does anyone know what the Bowmasters bug is? How'd the last game end? We got there. Same way all the other games ended. Time vaulted them out. It triggers on draw steps. That is a very large bug. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Smoss15. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 78 months there. Grab a little fetch, why not? A little fetch action. You need fetches for the comet. Thinking about suplex, thinking about deafening silence. Maybe even Fluster Storm. Might just grab some duels here. There was Soul Ring, but we're going to be a little bit less fast mana. We're going to play a bunch of null rounds for these Stony Silences. Is the plan. I wonder if I should just be Boros and start drafting like Magus the Moon. Like, I could cut these blue cards pretty easily. There's another Tundra here. Clarion Conqueror is pretty sick. I don't think there's a ton of legends for Caracas. I might grab it anyway. Over Flooded Strand. Could take Flooded Strand, could take Volk. Could just be like literally Boros, splash a Time Walk. That does make Magus a lot less exciting though. Gorilla Shaman versus White Plume here. The card's pretty sick because it's a one-sided Null Rod, but currently I think we're going to snag some like actual Null Rods in a bit, so I'm not too worried about it. I think we don't have the fast mana for Caves of Chaos Adventure to be interesting, even though we have this Clarion Conqueror. I'm going to grab Sacred Foundry and Thalia. And there's another Null Rod. I think I'm going to grab this Simian Spirit Guide. Give me a little bit of fast mana. Ooh, Philia Pyrogoyf. There's another Null Rod here, though. Currently, we have 2 Null Rods, not counting Clarion Conqueror. I'd probably play one more. Is it defensible to take Mental Misstep in non-blue decks? Sure thing. And we can play a on-color Moxer, too. Remember, they're basically just gonna, like, if you're using it to power out a Null Rod, then it's kind of like you used a Lotus Petal or a Spirit Guide to power out a Null Rod. You just don't want to treat them, you just don't want, like, a bunch of them in your mana base is all. And I'm going to grab that Strip Mine. I'm not really sure why Zhao's in here. And that'll about do me for fast mana. Ooh, a Boromir. That card's annoying. Thinking about the Gorilla Shaman. Thinking about just grabbing Plateau Flooded Strand too. Am I going to jam No Ban List Modern? That's currently the plan for tomorrow. All right, we need 7 cuts. Maybe just 6, Deafening Silence is very good, Parry Composer. This is a shitload of creatures for this format. Harsh Mentor is a nice onboard answer to Time Vault shenanigans. Prevents them from doing the thing. Vexing Bauble is a fantastic main deck card. Almost every deck should play Vexing Bauble. Remember that you can run it out on the... you can, like, dump your Moxen and stuff on the play and run it out. And then if you ever wanted, like, say, Pitchcast a Fury or something, you can always crack it and draw a card. Most decks should be playing Chalice of the Void just for the chance that you're on the play and you dump your hand and you can play the Chalice on 0. That's a very normal vintage play. Actual vintage, not vintage cube. And Vexing Bauble is like a... doesn't have the downside of that, and like you can always cycle it. Lightning Bolt is one of the more cuttable cards in the deck, yeah. Very often doesn't even get drafted. Swords to Plowshares is not more narrow than Lightning Bolt. Swords is good. Oh yeah, Fabric Gifts. Sounds like me. I might sideboard one of the Rebs. Just board out a bunch of red cards. That Eidolon starts to look hard to cast. We have a lot of fixing here, though. In your opinion, the Mentor doesn't do enough? Cool. My last deck would have had a real rough time trying to beat it, right? It's like a Meddling Mage for Time Vault combo, for fucking Shuko combo. The meta does not demand we run 2 blasts. That stack of red cards on the left are what I'm considering cutting right now, right in front of your very eyes. I did not pull them from the deck for funsies. I wonder if this is too much Storm type hate. Deafening Silence, High Noon, and Eidolon. Might cut the High Noon here. It's cute that you can sack it to deal 5 damage, though. I can see that coming up in this deck for sure. I literally just listed off 2 of the best archetypes in the format, Mac Attack. I'm not gonna, like, go through the whole Vintage Cube list for you. Thinking about that Portable Hole. Thinking about Fury, too. One cool thing about Fury is that it, like, gives you a way to bin your cards that would be dead otherwise. Like if Pyroblast isn't live, the opponent's like mono brown or something. Yeah, I could see an argument for like literally any of the 6 red cards that I cut. One nice thing about Portable Hole is that it's very rarely dead. One nice thing about a Braid over Portable Hole is it's one more answer to the Time Vault combo. Portable Hole isn't really. Let's play both Rebs. I'm not gonna main deck the Crocus, I think. Yeah, I guess I am. It's a little bit awkward with Magus. Yeah, right. I was thinking about it as an answer to Frog, but we do have the Swords, and the Rebs also hit Frog, and there's the Solitude there. We're probably okay against Frog. Frog is like an archetype in and of itself. Oh, Harsh Mentor is kind of funny versus Frog. Throw this puppy in the overlay real quick. Hand's a little slow, and we don't have red mana, but I'm going to keep it. What were the ravioli filled with? I prefer cheese ravioli. Hey, Labouche, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 43 months there. Ravioli filled with smaller ravioli. No, 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 no. The old Plains Pass. Am I open to some Math Rock? Sure. Harmacy hot sauce. Yeah. Specifically their experiment number 19. Definitely going to be making chicken with that again later. As a child, you used to not like cheese ravioli because of the texture of ricotta. Sure. I'm very picky about my cheese ravioli. A lot of it will have like a slightly wrong taste or wrong texture or something. Often the grocery store brand is great, though. Last night I had some luck mixing this giant bottle of huckleberry lemonade. So I'm going to try it tonight, too. This time I'm using some fancy Bolthouse Farms smoothie nonsense. Banana strawberry. Oh, that is not as good as when I mixed with mango juice last night. Those are some conflicting flavors. Well, I certainly have more mango juice in the fridge. The only issue is now I've got to finish this, right? That Bolthouse Farm stuff is too expensive to let go to waste. Do I want to strip mine, or do I just want to magus, huh? Just got to drink it fast, just got to slam it. You're probably right about that. Is this game going to be about the space dog? I don't think so. Put it on 3 in hand. This Spirit of Labyrinth might be more important than Archon. I've put 7 life into Grizzlebrand to draw 1 card on the opponent's turn before, because I had a Spirit of Labyrinth in play. Sad times. You gotta do what you gotta do, exactly. Man, I think this is about as close to being good as you can get while still being awful. Absolutely wild. Maybe I should be trying to feel you blink out Chrome Mox. Dark Ritual. Mystical Dispute. We could rep back. I guess I will. Seems like a card they care about. Did we know Bowmasters is bugged and unbeatable? Yeah, I haven't been drafting it because I heard it was. It like triggers on draw step. Blood Moon was live against them, but I don't know if it's like at a point where we want to. I'm just gonna run this back, I think. Are you allowed to play bugged cards? Nah. If someone thinks that you're like intentionally abusing a bug, then your account can get in trouble. Your opponents can request a refund, I guess. Doesn't really help them if they're trophy hunting or etc. and so on. Yeah, there's certainly people who care more about more than just the entry fee, right? I wonder if I should hold on to Boromir until I can protect him with Caracas. Moto in general elevation. You can get a refund, but you can't get your time back. Yeah, right? There's that too. A lot of people enjoy playing the game. Cracked for Luris rebuy, sure. One of my flash critters would have been nice here. Got a couple in the old deck. Bummer. Spirit of the Labyrinth should really have flash. Expecting a recall. The demonic tutored, another mystical tutoring. Well, that's kind of terrifying. Oh, the mystical tutored for stock up. Okay. Do we know that one of their cards in hand is Luris? Sure. It does feel like this High Noon has done a lot, Hey, multitasking 23, well watch streaked. They can't force because of the Vexing Bauble. I guess we're just 5ing them. I win. Yeah, some people just won't know, Lancer. Very possible this hand's bad. No hate piece, turn 1 or 2. Oh, I'm facing Lancer. That's funny. GL. So I don't have some Bowmasters in my board to board in. Yeah, I wouldn't know if Chad hadn't said something salty. That probe might have been my literal only Pyroblast target. Finding 3 here. Hmm. Definitely going to be boarding in that Fury in our sideboard here. Be a Braid too. And Bolt. Probably cut a lot of the 1 card per turn cards. And Null Rods. They might be playing Null Rods of their own. Hey, Octopus Gigolo, thanks for the sod, thanks for the 30 months there, the big 3-0. The match counter appears to not be working. Wow, I did not expect that to resolve. Squirrels? Oh, give me that. The Vampire Crawler demo was great. Right? I really enjoyed it. I wanted to break earlier today. I actually had a lot of time away from the puppy because we dropped him off at the groomers. And I finished up that last run that I was streaming last night. Real pleasant game, real fun. Very much looking forward to it when it comes out entirely. The Toidle. Incredible. Comet's kind of fucked up. Comet's a little fucked up. Oh, brutal. Monai. For ward to trigger, you do need to target it. Did I trophy with the last deck? I did, yeah. Yeah, last deck was pretty fucked up. High Noon, you can sacrifice to pop something. Maybe there's some value there. Think about Portable Hole versus Eidolon. We have like 10-ish red sources here. Our mana's been pretty good. Rev and Pyro come out. They are blue-white. We're going to leave Rev and Pyro in. You think the Null Rods make sense because we saw Kappa, so they probably have more artifacts? You're probably right. They can still tap for Kappa, of course. Alright, I'll leave these in. Got Bobble on the draw, I guess. Need to remember to board that back in on the play, though. Oh my god, do I get more food? I'm so excited. I've just been gifted my dinner, and it smells awesome. Chicken in a green curry sauce over a green of some type. Oh, I could have played a Mox. The Sphere of Resistance turns off the bobble. Silly me. Oh, definitely the play. This is just a Mox chain. Yeah, I was like almost gonna concede to the Vexing Bauble. Then I was like, I'll give it a draw. And then I was like, wait a minute, there's a sphere there. Trying to figure out why I can't play this Comet. Oh, fair enough. Oh, why am I playing a Legend here? I should be playing... I don't know. I don't know, actually. Out of my Pyroglyph range. Awkward. Well, we could attempt a Comet. Really good chance it does nothing and dies. Not much else I could do. A Pyroglyph, Lavinia, they bounce in response. I could play Archon Pass and then flash in Philium. And then the Crocus the Philium. And then the Pyroglyph could eat the Lavinia, maybe. I have defeated my dinner. Got me. What happens if I go face? Just hit him down to 5. Meh. We have Mentor before moving to combat. If you play the Mentor before combat, they just Crocus the Philia with the Mentor on the stack. And then, like, you don't really have much to do with the rest of your turn, right? Mana-wise. The sphere resistance is really gunking up my shit, Let's Comet. Two 6s. Oh. Okay. Oh, come on. It's dealing 5 damage. I guess we just kill this white plume. If we gotten that damage 1 roll sooner, So if the Thalia hits me, they get to draw a card. I think I'm just going to pass here. I'll keep this. I wish I was on the play, of course, but it's kind of the nature of Boros. Feels like they've got to reanimate over there. I'm doing the scam thing. Yeah, they're leaving me the ability to turn 1 Stony Silence. So I guess I'm just strip mining. Huh. Feels like they would have prioritized the Stony Silence. Maybe they kept a 1-lander that just didn't have the Mox, and then they ripped the Mox. I could see that being the case. Am I going to play more Vampire Crawlers later tonight? I have expended the preview, so I will not be playing Vampire Crawlers until the game's actually released. Right now, there's just the demo out, which was fun. What's up, Corthian? I win. Yeah, look like they're doing graveyard stuff, but we don't really have graveyard hate. I guess Solitude is solid. Oh shit, what up? Hey Bremner, thanks for the sub, thanks for 80 months there. That is a lot of months. Struggling but alive. Well, I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad you're with us. Hopefully the struggle becomes easier. Life has a way of waxing and waning, We didn't see blue cards. But that's not necessarily a reason to cut Rebs and such. We strip mined something. Wasn't that an Underground Sea? Or was it a Swamp? It was an Underground Sea. I'm going to leave the Rebs in. Hey, Bellmeister, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 44 months there. Hey, cheers, Whiskey Weasel. That was the end of my own mixed beverage. Yeah, I'm just going to run this back. I kind of like the idea of getting Eidolon in here, but... Yeah, actually, let's play it over Mentor. I feel like we have too many Stony Silences, too. I can maybe cut one of those. You're good, Noble Rooster. Nothing to apologize about. It is pretty nutty. If you pass the turn and wait for them to go to a combat before bouncing with Caracas, they might be able to like brainstorm or recall in response and flip the Tameo and break your Caracas activation. Bouncing before passing just increases the chance that you gunk them up a little bit. At least make them recast it on their turn, right? Hey, good evening, Ulyanov. Hope you're doing well. Bitter Triumph, binning Atraxa. That is bad news for me. Yeah, exactly, I'm Rando. It's less of a dead card, too, when it's not that good. Magus, because you get to attack with it, right? 2/2s are, like, kind of reasonable. Alright, what'd they get? I assume they're going to put Barrogoyf to hand. Pretty big game. You got a glass of Japanese whiskey. Now you're figuring out what's for dinner. Nice. Sounds like a pleasant evening. Yeah, I'm mostly worried about that Barrogoyf. I'm gonna need to rip like a swords or something for it. Ooh, love that Ulyanov. My very favorite distillery. Yeah, we had the Bauble plus tax effects thing come out earlier. I think I'm gonna have to sack this Vexing Bauble. All right, but not on the. Should have done on the end turn. Waiting for Snowgum. I've seen better days. I've seen better days. Oh, they're just juicing the Flusterstorm. Does that work? It does. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Eidolon would have been good, kind of as predicted. I think Portable Hole hits one card in their deck. This should not have been kept. Oh well. We got like 3 Moxen in here, and then there's like random Rebs and stuff that could make for a good opener, but just like Plains Pass is not good enough. Brain and autopiloted a little bit there. Happy Wednesday to you as well, Darksomeness. Yeah, that's valid, Dude the Mushroom. It's a few more than I was thinking. I was thinking it was like just hitting Frog, but you're right. Hitting Tameo as well is a bit more than that. Kind of does get turned off by the Conqueror. Bit of a non-bow there. I almost boarded in Bolt for Tameo in the Grief start. No third land. Got me. The game is tied. Well, we're currently winning this race. That's nice, I suppose. They're gonna get to hit us and go get a land. Oh wait, we can untap a thing. Hot damn. What doesn't White Plume Adventure do? Wow. We got a trophy with fucking Hatebears. Delightful. I think that's the first time I've trophied with just like actual non-blue Hatebears. I've trophied a few times with blue-white Hatebears, but that's the first time I did it with Boros. Pretty sick.